Welcome back, everybody. We've got another app review today. My name is Jared, and today we're going to be taking a look at Zombie Ace from Hothead Games. And it's actually been out for a little while now, and I've been meaning to do a review on it for a while. It's been on my board, but I just kept kind of skipping over it and doing other sort of more current stuff. But anyways, lots of fun, guys. Lots of fun. As soon as you download and install the game, it'll start walking you through a pretty detailed sort of guide, sort of a thing to get you into the game. So right now we're at the hangar, and the hangar is basically where you upgrade your planes and things like that. But we'll jump back into this in just a second. First, we want to get in some gameplay, right? So we'll go ahead and press play now. Now, the thing that I've noticed with this game as you're playing along is that every single time you want to, go onto the net or play another round, it gives you this sort of little message here which says, watch movies. Do you want to watch a movie or do an activity to earn $100? Now, I don't really understand this because if I click the check mark, then it gives you an option to download one of their other games. But then if I was just to click the X button, then it closes out and jumps right into the game itself. Now, so here we go. The left side here, this is basically all the sort of little bonuses that you can collect as you go along and play the game. All these things here are little coins. If you pay attention to the coins once in a while, you'll notice that they read out little messages like help or zombies or brains, things like that. So there's these little airplanes that are always coming at you. Obviously, the Air Force wants to take you down. And so you've got all these zombies that are attached to your airplane, and you can chuck them at the planes, and that's kind of how you attack them. But you want to make sure you pick them up afterwards. Otherwise, if you don't have any zombies left, well, then you can't attack the planes anymore. Now, you just saw me sneak up on that truck there, and that actually gives me a bit of a bonus. So this one is, Dr. Magnet or something like that. And so as you can see there, all the coins are being attracted to me, as well as like the birds and little flying things here and there. Now, what I'm doing right now is flying over a city. So as you can see, we're flying over Portland. What you want to do is land in each particular city 3 times to infect it, and that's basically how you kind of progress in the game. So I've already landed in Portland several times now, so I'm going to go ahead and press the X button so that I don't land there, because this is a distance game. We want to get as far as we can, because the more things that you kill and the more planes that you attack, things like that, you get points and bonuses and all kinds of good stuff. Now, you got these planes here that will start shooting these things at you, and you kind of want to avoid them. And again, I just flew through a cloud there, so you want to be careful. Now, the top part of the screen there, you'll see my fuel meter. Your fuel meter also doubles as your sort of damage. So the longer you go, the more fuel you use up, and the more times, the more damage you incur, the lower your fuel gets, and you could end up running out of fuel. And and see, as you go through those sort of stormy clouds there, it actually removes a bunch of your coins from you. So as you can see here, it's giving me an idea that San Francisco is coming up here. Do I want to land there? No, I don't. If you do want to land, you just kind of fly a little bit lower to the sea, and it'll give you the option to land. And if you don't want to land in the city, then just kind of fly a little bit higher up in the skyline there, and you'll be able to avoid that. So I'm basically trying to get away from all these guys. Now, this one's a real big pain in the butt because he drops bombs and there's just no avoiding him unless you're really, really quick about it. So now we're here, and what I'm trying to do is land in Las Vegas one more time because I've already landed there once, and then I'll be able to infect that city. We're coming up here, and boom, we got another bonus, and we've got Blast Zone. This is a new one I haven't used yet, so holy smokes, that's some pretty cool graphics. So now here we are at Vegas, and I'm going to go ahead and land, and as we land, we should infect it, or we should have infected it, mind you. Usually it tells you if you've infected it, and not really sure what this is telling me now, but I think we've infected it. Yep, as you can see, once you get a little check mark beside the city, then that means that you have infected it. So here's all the cities. This is the map that you'll be using to go around and basically give you an idea. So now that we've infected that city, every time after you finish a level sometimes, now there's these little green things that kind of float around. They're kind of hard to catch, and you want to catch them because they're called brain scratches, which is basically like sort of a little scratch and win ticket. And by scratching these, you have a chance to win a prize. So we'll go ahead. I haven't had much luck. Try again. That's a shame. But there's other tickets. There's also golden brain scratch tickets. And if I was to select a golden brain, let's see if I can here. The golden ticket, we'll go ahead. We'll say yes. And every single time you scratch this, no matter what, you will get a prize. So I'll just scratch something here, and we got a little prize here. This bonus is something where, you remember in the beginning of the level there, where that little thing kind of slid out from the side there? You'll find these little bonuses in there, and you can just select it, and each one sort of attaches a little something to your plane. And, you know, it gives you the abilities to, you know, maybe take down the enemies quicker, or that Dr. Magnet or whatever it was to attract all those coins and things like that. So cool stuff there. Of course, you can try again, but those cost brains, and the brains is the real sort of the meat of the game. You want to try and earn as many brains as you can so that you can buy things like upgrades and stuff like that. So we'll jump into the upgrades. So obviously we're here in the hangar, and these are the different things. So if we wanted to, I can select that, $750. We can increase the, as you can see here, increase max climb rate to 250 feet per minute. I don't know, I guess, or 230. I don't know, I'm reading that wrong. 2350, I'm sorry. Fuel, obviously, if you want to increase this, fuel is both your damage and fuel meters, so you're going to want to increase it. I've already increased it once, but the next level up from there is 19 brains, as you can see there. And so on and so forth. Fuselage, you know, you can increase the amount of zombies so you can chuck at the enemies or the oncoming people that are trying to stop you. Now, as you go along in the game, you can also earn enough brains to buy yourself a chopper, which is probably obviously sort of an upgrade from the plane that we were on previously. Furthermore, you can actually click on this little one down here, and you can start selecting different pilots. Each one has different attributes to sort of help out the game, going all the way up to 49 brains. Now, you're probably thinking, well, how hard is it to earn brains? It is a little bit difficult to earn brains. However, if we go ahead and click on free brains, just like most free-to-play games, which are, you know, prevalent in Glue mobile games, by downloading another game or services, you can actually earn these brains. Now, as you can see here, you know, you can download Modern War. You get 23 brains. I think Modern War is not a free game, but I can't remember. But if you're starting this game for the first time, then what you might want to consider doing is in here, there's actually a lot of games that are free that I'm finding in here right now that will give you brains. Like Coin Dozer is a game I was going to review a long time ago, but this one will give you 7 brains. That one's free to play. I think I saw Netflix, sign up for Netflix. 398 brains, guys. So if you have, say, for instance, a free Netflix code or something like that, one of those codes where it gives you like a month free or a week free or something like that, that might be a great option for you guys. You get 398 brains. You should be able to finish the game with that. However, there is a game in here from Samsung, something to do with the Olympics. I can't remember off the top of my head anymore. You'll find it in here. It gives you 24 brains, free to download, and it's actually a fun game once you download it. So once you download it, just make sure you keep pressing the back button, play a little bit of whatever game, keep pressing the back button until it jumps you back into this screen here. We'll press back one more time, and then once this loads up, it'll be like, congratulations, you've been awarded, 24 brains or whatever. What was actually funny is that it actually gave me like 38 brains, I believe. So that was nice to see. So definitely a lot of stuff you can do here. Lots of replayability. Definitely a fun game. You just kind of go on like this. Now, as you can see here, it says watch movie. So if I was to just click X, then that would just jump me right into it. Now, before we finish here, you're probably thinking, okay, so how do we progress in the game even quicker, getting from Seattle to Portland? So basically, you're starting out in Seattle, and then the next place that you drop off, the city that you fly through is Portland. So you're basically if you don't have enough brains, and I'll get to that in a second, you're going to be starting from the very start of the map and flying through the entire map to see how far you can get. However, if you have something like, let's say, for instance, boom, and you click that just in time, then it says buy a gold ticket. Now, buying a gold ticket with 1 brain enables you to, we'll just scratch this off. Oh, we've got another one. Buying a golden ticket allows you to start in any infected city that you have already completed. So instead of starting in Seattle and having to go through all the way through Portland, through Vegas, as you saw me do so previously, I'll be able to start off in Vegas right away and choose a city. There we go. So as you can see, and for some reason Vegas isn't showing that it's been infected yet. I'm really not too sure why that is, but anyway, so for instance, we can just go ahead and start in San Francisco instead of all the way from Seattle and continue playing and hopefully I can infect Las Vegas one more time. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. The game is free to download in the Google Play Store. Of course, I will have a link in the description below for you guys to pick it up nice and quickly. And if you like this video, maybe consider giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. So for TGN Technology and the Smoking Android, my name is Jared, and we shall see you guys in the next video.